Minutes from February 28th work session, March 14th work session, and March 14th regular session. Do I have any errors or changes? Anybody note? All right, minutes stand approved as written. All right, we have old business agenda item 211202 that has been postponed at the applicant's request. So we'll move along to, excuse me, let me back up. Do we have any city council reports?
Sure. We've met a couple of times since our, city council's met a couple of times since our last planning commission meeting. A few resolutions were passed. We did authorize the mayor to enter into a contract for inspection of the wall on the bluff that was constructed several years ago to mitigate erosion. We did adopt a resolution to hire our new Parks and Recreation consultant, our new coach, Coach Smith from the high school. We entered into a contract with Goodwin Mills and Kaywood for street resurfacing designs for this year. And several things regarding the police department. We did authorize an agreement with a company to help the chief and the force prepare new policy and procedure manuals. We also approved a new contract with the city of Daphne for housing prisoners at a new increased rate of $60 per inmate per night. As you know, we have no jail here in Spanish Fort, and also a resolution governing outside employment for police officers.
All right, thank you.
One event I'd like to add to that is that we have our Easter egg hunt this coming Saturday at Integrity Park, and I just looked on my calendar. I think it starts at 3. Do you know off here? 3? Perfect. 3 o'clock at Integrity Park. 5,000 eggs will be out there, so bring your kids, please. I don't want to pick them up later.
All right, thank you, Mayor.
Mr. Chairman, Mayor, you might want to make an announcement to the Planning Commission about the annexation bill.
I got word yesterday that it passed the House and the Senate, and the governor did sign it April the 7th. It will take effect 3 months from April the 8th. It's the annexation of the businesses along 31 and 181, not all of them, but the majority of them, into the city.
All right, very good. All right, thank you, Mayor. All right, let's see, we have agenda item 220302. This is under old business. This is application for site plan with land use. Description is Beef O'Brady. The location is Spanish Fort Boulevard, east of Spanish Fort Lodge, number 916. Lieb Engineering Company, LLC, on behalf of Keesler Management Services, LLC. Casey, your staff report, please, sir.
Mr. Chairman, this applicant is proposing to develop the site to be used as a new restaurant with an additional 10 retail spaces, with the proposed structure totaling 6,584 square feet, with a total developed area of 29,056 square feet. The existing conditions within the vicinity of the subject property along the north side of U.S. Highway 31 are typically commercial uses with a mixture of B2 and B3 uses. The subject property is identified as professional and local business on the comprehensive plan's future land use map. The proposed use does conform to the current zoning district of B2 local business with Planning Commission approval of land use. Staff has received the submitted drainage plans and a concurrent report from the manufacturer for the underground detention system in regard to available storage, and has reviewed the extent of the revisions and additional information submitted, and is in agreement with the calculations provided. Staff has reviewed the submitted landscape plan and is satisfied that it meets the current requirements. The applicant has requested permission from the Planning Commission for the removal of a 19-inch sweet gum tree due to its central location and the inability to avoid it with the location of the required access road around the building in order to meet fire code. That letter is attached to the end of this agenda item in your packet. The zoning ordinance requires restaurants provide 1 2/10 spaces for each 4 seats, and retail provide 1 space per 200 square feet. The proposed restaurant will allow for 116 seats, and the retail space equals 2,000 square feet for a combined requirement of 45 spaces, and the applicant has provided a total of 46 spaces. Staff has reviewed the most recent revisions submitted for this application and is satisfied that all comments have been addressed and that the proposed site plan is in compliance with all applicable ordinances and regulations, and that the proposed use does comply with the current zoning of the property with Planning Commission approval. Therefore, staff recommends the Planning Commission approve agenda item 220302, site plan and land use application for Beef O'Brady's with attached retail space.
All right, thank you, Casey. All right, we'll open it up for discussion. All right, no discussion? All right, do I have a motion?
Sure, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the site plan use for 220302.
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on a motion? All right, roll call, Casey?
Gant,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Diamond,
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes.
All right, motion's approved. All right, we had new business agenda item 220401. This is application for land use by Planning Commission approval, Wolf Bay View Funeral Home, and that has been postponed at the applicant's request. Is that correct, Casey?
That's correct.
All right, we now come to public participation part of our meeting. Anybody here wish to speak? All right, public participation is closed. We have a few announcements. The next regular meeting of the Planning Commission will be held Monday, May 9th, 2022. A work session will begin at 6 p.m. in the multipurpose room of the Spanish Fork Community Center, followed by the regular meeting at 6:30 p.m. The next informal work session of the Planning Commission will be held Monday, April 25th, 2022 at 6 p.m. The submission deadline for the May 2022 regular meeting agenda is Tuesday, April 12th, 2022 at 12 noon. Any other announcements? All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? All right, this meeting's adjourned.